Welcome back to another episode of Uncle Bill's Kitchen. Today it's Chinese shrimp fried rice. Now here are the items you are going to need. You're going to need some cut up shrimp. You're going to need 3 eggs scrambled. You're going to need 1 onion, a bowl of some peas and corn frozen, some chopped up red pepper, and day-old rice, cold. Oh yeah. All right, let's get things started here. First thing we're going to do is add about a teaspoon of oil into our heated pan. Hot pan, cold oil equals no stick. Once we've got that oil warmed up a bit, we're going to make sure our eggs are nice and scrambled, and then we're going to place them right into our pan. And as you can see, my pan is nice and flat, which is why you'll see me lift and close a couple times throughout this video. Pay it no mind. And with the magic of technology, we are a little bit further along. Let's add a little bit of salt and pepper. Always be seasoning, my friends. And we've got a lot of liquid up here, so what we're going to do is we're going to place some holes in the base of the egg to let some of that egg drip through and cook further. Be careful not to scratch your pan. It is non-stick and you don't want that Teflon to remove. Alright, we're getting to where I want to flip this over, so it's a little bigger than I like. I'm just going to chop this up like it's a pie, and then I'm going to give it a nice little flip. Just like that. Nice and easy. Don't worry, this is all going to get chopped up and placed in with your rice later, so it doesn't need to be perfect or look any which way. Just break it up into small bite-sized pieces like that. Perfect. Put it in a bowl and set it aside. Now, let's take a little bit more oil, add it into our pan, and oh yeah, hit that subscribe button. And if you're liking our video, don't forget to hit that like. It lets people know to watch more videos like this one, just like you are. Now, back to cooking. We're going to take our shrimp, which we've cut into thirds, meaning each shrimp is cut into 1/3, or 3 pieces, I should say. And we're going to start to pan fry these bad boys. Now, we're going to want to get these about 95% of the way cooked. And then we're going to let it cook the rest of the way in with the rice later, as you will see. Oh, I love the smell of seafood in the kitchen, don't you? Now keep these bad boys moving. You don't want them to burn. And when you're done, they should look just like this, losing most of its translucence. We're going to put that in a bowl and set that aside, clean out our pan, and add a little bit more oil to a hot pan. Nice. Swish that around, make sure all the areas are covered up so nothing sticks. And we're going to start to saute our onion. Now I like to add a little bit of salt to my onions as they are cooking. It helps release a lot more moisture and helps them cook a little bit faster. It's a nice trick, just don't over salt. Alright, once these have gotten cooked a little bit, we're going to add in about half a tablespoon of garlic. As you know, here at Uncle Bill's Kitchen, we love garlic in just about everything, especially when it comes to Chinese food. Oh yeah, gotta add it. Now, we're gonna take our chopped up red pepper. Now, these are not spicy red pepper. These are in the bell pepper family, and it's similar to the green pepper, except a lot sweeter. We're gonna take our frozen peas and corn, add that to the mix. That rice bowl is approximately 1 cup in size, so you can figure half a cup of each. Look at how beautiful those colors are. It's magical. Now I like to take a little bit of granulated chicken soup and just pour a little bit, maybe about a teaspoon over the top of the vegetables. Then I don't need to salt them because there's enough salt in the soup base, and it gives it a really amazing flavor. It's a secret ingredient that's used in most Asian cooking, and you're only going to hear about it here at Uncle Bill's Kitchen. Great. Now these are nice and hot, looking good. We're going to add these to a bowl, clean our pan out, and get on to the next stage. Again, add some oil to our pan. This is just vegetable oil I'm using. Once that's nice and hot, we're going to add our cold rice to the hot pan. And once we get this in here, we're going to want to keep it moving so it doesn't stick. But we're also going to want to get a lot of these larger balls of rice broken up. So take a wooden spatula or wooden spoon and just get pushing. Just like you see here. Move things around, break stuff up. Move it around, break it up, and then move it around again. Just like so. It's very easy. Give it a couple flips. Now we're going to add in our soy sauce. My recommendation, start with a little bit. Then mix up your rice with the soy sauce. You want to get a little bit of soy sauce on each grain of rice, but not too much, otherwise everything will be too salty. So by just starting with a little bit, you can gauge based on the color of your rice if you've put enough or if you need to add more. Now we're going to add in our stir-fried vegetables and then mix those throughout the rice. It's going to help release a little bit more moisture, keep everything from sticking to the bottom of the pan, and of course, add that wonderful flavor. Look how beautiful that looks. Oh, simply amazing. Now we're going to toss in our eggs and our shrimp. We're going to add in a little bit of oyster sauce here. Just adds a nice little flavor and gives it wonderful color. My pan's a little hot, so I just move it away from the heat. It's no big deal. And we're going to stir everything through. Look at that. The smell is amazing. It's got the seafood flavorish smell coming out. We're going to take a little bit of white pepper here. It's about a half teaspoon and add that into the mix. The vegetables are nice and crunchy, but not too crunchy. Cooked well. The sweetness from the pepper really stands out with the rest of the flavors of the soy sauce and the umami-ness of this dish. Now I had some frozen green onions, and I just love to take those out and add them at the last minute along with some sesame oil. Just gives it another added layer of flavor. Give it a mix to incorporate. We're almost done, folks. Here's that sesame oil. Now just a little bit, guys. Not too much. Just a small drizzle. Goes a long way. You want to make sure to wait until the very end to add this, because if it overcooks the sesame oil, the flavor will taste bad. And this is what you have when you are finished. Wonderful, beautiful, flavorful. Now I'm full. It was so good. Thanks for stopping by Uncle Bill's Kitchen. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please hit that like button if you did, and make sure to subscribe. It costs you nothing, but helps our channel a lot, and will make sure that you are notified every time there's a new video out. Have a great day.